Alright, part 2. Let's just explore more into it. The chances of actually getting, molested or whatever. Okay, let's start, especially cyberbullying, because that's what it was based on. Stuff on the computer. What are the chances of somebody finding your information in the computer, acting on them, and then going and abducting you? Okay. First off, say you're in a chat room. First off, why are you in a chat room, especially if you don't know anyone there? Come on, what's the fun of that? Why would you want to be in a chat room like that? I mean, that's just stupid. If it's a chat room between you and your friend and like 3 of your friends' friends, then, you know, there's not gonna be a problem ever. But if for some reason you really like talking to a lot of random people, then you just talk to a lot of random people. Yeah. Okay. Then let's say for some reason somebody really wants to abduct you. Okay, first off, what are the chances that that person lives in your area? Not very likely. And why would somebody go more than 10 minutes away from where they are to abduct somebody totally random that they've never seen before? Or maybe they have seen him before. But why would you do that when you have tons of people in your area that you could just as easily do? Okay. Inside the mind of a pedophile. Okay. Say they get your information. For some reason, they researched you. They read every single comment on your MySpace. They read all your information, all your blogs, and all your messages to your friend because they planted a keylogger on your computer, which is illegal. Then what? About 1 in 99 are going to act upon the information that they get. All they are people that want to sort of go against the status quo, sort of like people who smoke weed, people who, you know, I think that's the only thing I ever think of. You know, rock and roll, you know, punching babies in the face, you know, standing up for yourself. It's all those things that aren't really popular, but you just want to do anyway. Maybe you want to steal something, break in a house because you'll feel special. So pretend every single person in the world has something inside them that says pick up somebody and molest them, okay? Everybody. You do, I do. But a lot of people don't act on it. 1, because it's illegal, and 2, because a lot of people don't even like kids. I mean, not very many people are attracted to people who haven't gone through puberty or going through puberty. Usually people will like people around their same age group. And if they can't get anyone in their same age group, then, well, they're probably not smart enough to pick you up if you do the right things. Okay, so you got a 199 chance that, you know, they actually get your information. There's a 1 in 99 chance that they're actually going to act upon it when they get that information. When you get information on your friend, or let's say someone you just met, that they're a drinker, okay? How many times would you try to make them come to your house right then to drink alcohol? Someone you just met online. You knew they drank and they liked drinking and you thought they were pretty good looking. Say, come over to my house to get a drink. How many times do you say that? And if you do say it and they say fuck off, then what do? Do you persist? I don't know why, because that'll probably just make them more mad. if they don't want to do it with you, they don't want to do it with you. If they do, well then, I don't know. Maybe they're not so smart anyway. Anyway, I've gone on a lot of dates with girls who I actually just met for the first time on the date. Ones that I just talked to online with a lot, and then eventually I'll just go and meet them in a date. And nothing bad has really happened. Usually if you use your brain, you can tell the real people from the fake people. It's not really a hard thing to do, because just apply the same situation. Is this person like me? Would I do this? If you would do this, then they're probably a real person. If you would not do that, then they're probably fake. Okay, another thing. People who, at the end of their messages, have a string of random numbers and letters, like, hey, you like the or a good example is like, oh geez, this hot wild party was so cool, come check out the pictures, and then a couple, like, spaces down, it says like, 421G670. Yeah, that's a fake person. They didn't post it. It's called an auto poster, or an auto whatever, depending on what it is. They automatically post those messages. Pedophiles have those too sometimes. If you're talking to a machine, you probably don't want to give it your information. Just a word of advice. If you get to know the person better, you can give them your information depending on how you feel about it. If you want to, cool. If you don't want to, cool. You know, it's not a big deal. Alright, so let's say they actually go and they persist on this information, or if they actually go through this information at the point and want to try to abduct you, then there's probably something wrong with their brain. And if there's something really wrong with their brain, then they won't, there's nothing you can do is going to prevent that. They're going to persist, and they're going to try to abduct you. And if you say no, they're going to come and cut your head off and then rape you or something. It's inevitable. But let's say they go to try to molest you, and they're a normal person like you. They just like something different. They still get that scared feeling when they're doing something they know they're not supposed to. They know they're not supposed to do this. But they want to try to see it, to make it see how they feel. I mean, I guess that's priests' argument when they say, they molest little boys. It's the same argument, I guess. I don't know. But, same thing. Alright, if you're scared, if someone catches on to what you're doing, you stop, and then you run away. That's what the pedophile will do. Nobody wants to pick you up if you know what they're up to. Unless they're really crazy, which I said before, it would be inevitable. There would be no way to prevent that. Anyways, I think that the schools really just advocate fear, and they put fear of pedophiles in everybody, in all ages, from elementary school to high school. It's all the same. They scare you into thinking pedophiles is a big deal. They're serious. There's so many of them. There's not. See, there's like 1 in 25,000 attempts. There is a psycho, which you can avoid. 1 in 25,000 attempts. There's, attempts are attempts. There are only so many attempts. So the chances of you actually getting picked up by a stranger and getting raped or killed, very, 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 very low. And if you just use your brain and just say, hey, you're probably here to molest me, then they run away. That's all you have to do. Just don't fear. The fear is what the school advocates, and that's the last thing you want. If I were afraid, I would have, submitted, and then I might be raped or dead. Just use your brain. Come on. Come on. I got 8 seconds left. I think I'm done. Yeah. Peace.